Okay, this may or may not be too funny, but I had to give one dog, Odin, come here. I had to give one dog a pill with peanut butter on a spoon, and I thought I would let this guy kind of finish the peanut butter. And I quickly realized I don't think he's ever been fed peanut butter on a spoon before, because he doesn't really know what to do with it. I kind of want to say it was very funny to watch him try and figure out his concept. The first sniff or two, he was like very cautious and barely touching the spoon because he didn't seem to know what to do. He's still not really like 100% sure what this peanut butter is doing on a spoon, let alone how he's supposed to eat it. Keep eating it, Odin. Hey, keep eating it. He's just so gentle with it too. Like, most dogs go ham when they're eating peanut butter, and this guy's almost like afraid to hurt the spoon. That's my thumb, buddy. Good job, Odin. So I think I want to start a segment that's called like Baffled with Bitters instead of the Bitchin' with Bitters, which I still want to do. But like, I have a lot of random things I come across that are less annoying and more baffling, so it kind of made sense to me. I don't know. I was just walking a dog around the block, and there's this like one side street on at the end of my block where it's really popular for some reason for people to park on the sidewalk, 100% blocking it so that it's really difficult to walk down the sidewalk. And this is cars, trucks, U-Hauls, literally like anything will park on the sidewalk there, and it's because it's the side entrance to a very big apartment building, so there's constantly like people moving in and out. So when they have their U-Hauls and stuff like that, like their only option on that particular side street to be close to that door is to block the sidewalk by illegally parking on the sidewalk. The other part of the street that's right there is no parking because there's a driveway to a private parking lot. And then a time limit parking. I'm not sure if it's probably 30-minute parking. I feel like 2-hour parking, people would probably use it. But it's probably like a 20 or 30-minute loading only type parking scenario. So, you know, they just choose to park on the sidewalk. Anyway, so I walk over and I noticed today in particular, there were 2 trucks, I think, that had trailers attached to them, plus like at least 3 more vehicles that were actually using the timed parking. But they all had the same company logo on them. But I think it's a rental company. I don't think it's like a business. So I think these people all rented like 5 or 6 vehicles for whatever it was that they were doing. I don't know if they were landscapers. They could have been landscapers, and I could be wrong. I don't think this company name is a landscaping name. I really think it's something similar to like a U-Haul company. I honestly don't know. So they could have been doing like maintenance in the outside courtyard of this building. I honestly don't know. Anyway, point being, when I turned the corner to walk down this street, I immediately noticed, of course, the vehicles blocking the sidewalk that I wanted to use, and the one vehicle all the way in front had a parking ticket envelope sitting in the windshield. And I was like, that's really funny. Like, finally, someone gets in trouble for parking here and blocking this street. Except the envelope looked kind of funny. Like, it didn't look like the standard way you would see one displayed. And the people were all using the other vehicles. And, like, nobody seemed to care that the ticket was on the front windshield of the other vehicle. It's possible they didn't see it, but the more important part is I noticed none of the other vehicles had an envelope on them. presuming that they are all there together, because that's exactly what it looked like, if one vehicle got a ticket for being parked up on the sidewalk, the one behind it should have gotten one too, unless they had already put that one inside the truck. But the thing that bothered me more was that the 3 vehicles parked in the timed parking, one of them had an envelope on the windshield, not the other 2. And the envelope that was on the windshield wasn't even a parking ticket envelope. It was one of those free envelopes that like a company will send you when they want you to mail something back, whether it's like you need to pay a bill or whatever. It's one of those free postage paid envelopes that you would get inside mail. That was tucked under the wiper on the windshield of the vehicle. And again, like 2 of the 4 or 5 vehicles only had something on the windshield, so I really think these people were just faking it to try and avoid getting in trouble. And I think they were doing it very poorly, because if that's what was going on, I figured it out within like 2 seconds of looking at everything that was going on. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like faking having a ticket to avoid getting a ticket is probably a really big deal. I honestly don't know, but I feel like that would get them in more trouble than like being on the sidewalk in the first place. I honestly don't know, but that's what was happening, so I'm a little baffled on the exact story of what was happening on that side street.